I'm rather tired of having a year's worth of crazy happen over the course of like a week or so. The trees do not appear to be trying to kill me right now, which has me kind of worried for what's coming. And I've been enjoying a lot of yummy coffee, so the world may be spiraling, but there are some good things out there to spark some hope. These are some random TTRPG thoughts. Let's roll it. Congratulations to Monte Cook Games for breaking the $1 million mark with their recent Cypher Backer Kit campaign. And now it looks like Numenera is going to be revisited as well. Fun times! But I got a question. Should I start complaining that Numenera is being ruined now, or should I wait until the campaign actually begins? I'm still a little bit fuzzy about how all this edition change stuff is supposed to work. I was so excited to run the first session of my Hallmark actual play campaign this past Monday. It's an easy D6 campaign, and we'll be running it through my Hobgoblin Falls trilogy. The fun happens every other Monday beginning at 8:30 Eastern US time. Check it out! I visited the PA Renaissance Fair for the first time this past weekend. I've been wanting to do it for many, many years, but this was the first opportunity I had. And it was a lot of fun. I was also so close to dropping a lot of coin on some actual gemstone dice, but wound up holding off because I am heading to GameholeCon this month and I do need the cash. One fun moment, though, was when a random Eagles chant echoed along one of the streets of the fair and most of the patrons nearby joined in. I do love being a Philly sports fan. Next Monday may be an off week for Hallmark, but we'll still be streaming an actual play of Monty Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment program with the game's co-writer Craig Schaefer. We'll be starting a bit earlier than the Hallmark streams. We'll be starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, and that's to have mercy on Craig, who is many hours ahead of us. But hope to see you there. My sci-fi horror adventure, The Orshan Incident, is going to be hitting Backer Kit next year. This is all thanks to my friend Dave Ward from Grimwood Games, and I'm having a hard time believing it's actually happening, to be honest. The adventure was written for Index Card RPG, but we're going to offer conversions of Easy D6, Ironbound, and Mothership as well. Dave, thank you so much. In a year where a year's worth of absurdity happens every week, the last 2 weeks have combined into a doozy. The president gave a rambling fit of a speech at the UN. We had another church shooting, and the only thing the talking heads are concerned about is the ideology of the shooter. Because if he was on their side, it's okay then? I don't get it. And then we had the Secretary of Defense call every general officer in our armed forces back to the United States so he could vomit his bloviating ideology to everyone, during which he used the phrase, "any war we choose." And that's not getting enough attention because that's a radical shift in how the armed forces are going to be used. It does not bode well. Then the president got up to speak and was shaken by the fact that the disciplined general officers didn't become a campaign rally crowd, during which he talked about using U.S. cities to train combat troops. Oh, and prior to all this, he bleated out in his fake Twitter account about war-ravaged Portland, which is absurd to the extreme. Now, the government is shut down, and the vice president just lied out his butthole about Democrats demanding free health care for illegal immigrants as a condition for funding the government, which is not a thing. The HUD website has a message blaming the shutdown on the radical left in Congress, which is a violation of the Hatch Act, but laws don't matter anymore because we don't have a functioning administration. We have an endless election campaign running the government. Oh yeah, and the president shared an AI video about some fake medical technology to his fake Twitter account in which he appeared. Like he didn't know that that wasn't actually him. I don't know. The bizarre thing is I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of any of this. Also, stop shooting people. My friend Dave Ward, he keeps popping up, doesn't he? Well, he was able to interview the creator of the Questline VTT last night. Questline is a lightweight virtual tabletop that can be accessed on any device and be usable, which is huge. And last week, Dave and I were able to kick the tires on the setup and came away impressed while also pining for some features to be implemented, which would make the VTT feel more functional. During Dave's interview with Aelfric, who is the platform's creator, he addressed some of our reflections, which was cool that he would do that just from our rambling stream. I encourage everyone to go watch the interview and maybe go check out Questline VTT for yourself. I love helping folks connect to each other and finding community in the process. I love how, through this channel, my campaigns, and the events that I've run, real friendships have formed that have made folks' lives just a little bit better. Now, there's two things about this. First, I recognize that all this might just be an extension of my pastoral vocation, but please consider it could also be part of why I'm a pastor. I just like to see folks connected to each other. Second, there is a strange psychological quirk about many folks who enjoy connecting others. It's that quite frequently we either don't feel like we ourselves belong, or we don't think we've done enough to be connected in the community, like we somehow haven't done enough to earn our spot. Now, I don't bring this up as a pity party for me. I point it out so that if you've got someone who helps connect you to others in your lives, a GM, a community organizer, a friend who plans all the friend group get-togethers, or a religious figure of some kind, give them a thank you. Now, most of them will not know what to do with it and will probably try to deflect the thanks to someone else, but deep down, you'll warm their hearts. I know this from experience. I finally remembered to order my "I liked these dice before they were cool" shirt, featuring the mighty D12. I want to have it for Gamehole Con, and I hope it gets here in time. The squirrel brain, it can be quite a problem. That moment of focus, though, it prompted me to get both my COVID and my flu shots, so hopefully I can keep some of the con crud away. Please. Oh, and if you want to pick up that shirt for yourself, the link, that's right over there. One of the most enjoyable TTRPG YouTube channels, in my opinion, is A Squirrel Plays. Scrat's reviews are beyond entertaining, and his humor and his kindness are things I so appreciate about him. His game system, Nuts, is also a ton of fun, and I've been privileged to play it a couple times in actual plays. Go check out his channel. You will not be disappointed. And Scrat, I gotta say, I'm sorry that I keep running out of time to get your interview done. I'll get you out of the green room soon. Just stick around. Thank you, everyone, for any time you've done the like, comment, share, and subscribe routine for any of the videos that I've done on this channel. And if you enjoyed this video, I invite you to do that for these random thoughts as well. Every little bit helps the channel out with the almighty algorithm. Thank you so much. And thank you especially to all my coffee contributors who support the channel out of the kindness of their own hearts. If you'd like to help bring some caffeination to DM Tales, the link to join is right over there. Now, coming up, Ironbound is in the works, after which will come Star Trek Adventures and Daggerheart. My actual plays will be happening on Mondays, and I've got some interviews in the works that I think folks will enjoy. I'll also be at Gamehole Con, and we'll be doing some fun coverage while I'm out there, which I am just psyched to do. Until we see each other again, folks, happy playing, everyone.